This is Blisso. And I'm Vic.
She's slowing up a bit.
And together with Mon and Cable and occasionally some of our favourite humans, we are Old Mac Crew. Join us on our adventure as we discover the best camping and swimming spots Australia has to offer in our old patrol and hybrid caravan. See what we get up to, the secret spots we find, and become a part of our Old Mac Crew. G'day guys, just a quick little mention while I'm sitting here at the Coolamine Mountain campsite watching some kangaroos jump past. I just wanted to let you know that this is National Park, and because it's New South Wales National Park, there's a booking fee for all these campsites of $6.50. So you don't have to pay for the campsite, but it's a one-off booking fee of $6.50 whether you stay one night or 3 weeks. So last night I actually booked us into the Long Plain Hut campground, and of course we didn't make it. Now I wasn't too stressed about that because I didn't book the actual campsite until 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and when I did I saw that there were still lots of campsites available, and by the time we got in about 9 o'clock to Yacht Point or whatever, Yachting Point, it was obvious that there were still a lot of camps there. So not ideal, but it worked out last night. Tonight we're up here and there's no service, so what we've done tonight is once we decided this is where we're going to stop, Bliss, we undid the swag, got that all set up over there. Bliss started around collecting firewood and I flew back down. If you know this area and you've been up here a few times, you know there's a spot just down the road, and there's actually a communication tower, and if you park right underneath it you can get service. So I flew back down there and booked us into this campsite for the night. Not so much to book us into the campsite, but just to make sure that we've done the right thing for national parks, and you kind of feel obliged to when they're doing the right thing by us, having all of this stuff look so good. I know that there's changes coming for national parks. Because I do book a lot, I've got an account with National Parks New South Wales, and I do book, everywhere we go. I'm a regular, so they send me questionnaires and surveys and things all the time, and the last couple have been about how they're looking at changing the fee structure of national parks to actually pay a fee to camp rather than a booking fee. More expensive in peak times, more expensive the better the facilities are, things like that. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but it's definitely in the wind that they're making a change. So let's hope they don't bugger it up. I'm all for paying my money, and if I knew that every time I paid $6.50 it would go into parks like this where I stay, I'd be really happy, and I've got no problem paying it. I know in Victoria we've talked to a couple of park rangers up there that say that they really see nothing of that, but things change, and with any luck all the little bits come together to make sure that places like this stay open and make it easier for everyone. But I am waiting to see what New South Wales National Parks come up with as they look to change their fee structure and how they work their camping. Alright, we'll have to wait and see. And sticking with the old school theme, Wisso's going to give this fire pit here, this hot plate over the fire plate, a bit of the clean, and we're going to use that. So getting our barbie out. See how we go. And holy moly, it is cold. I just put my second pair of pants on. I've got tights and tracky dacks on. And it is very, very... Sorry guys. And it is very, very fresh up here on the mountain tonight. It is really cold. So as soon as we get tea on, get Blisso to crank that fire up, or otherwise wife will be in bed by 8:30, just trying to stay warm. Right, big dog?
Yeah, that is absolutely correct.
What are we having for tea that goes in bread?
Steakettes.
Oh, my favourite. That's it. The cold's got to him. Look out. Oh, delish. You wash your hands?
Yep.
You did not, you liar.
Correct. You haven't cooked like this for a while, dear.
We have not. Here we go. Look at the good.
Eyes and all.
Here we go. Got some bread.
That's still good.
No.
I'll have to kill the other one. What do you think, dear?
Good.
Very simple. Straight off the fire.
Delicious.
That was way easy. You can get the barbecue out. It's good. They have these barbecues over most of these fire pits up here.
Yep.
It's very handy. Just something to keep in mind.
And like everything else, they're really clean.
Yeah.
So you can see someone's obviously keeping it mowed, keeping the barbies clean, keeping the toilets clean.
Yeah.
National parks, kicking goals.
Yeah, going well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to enjoy this.
Done. Where are we going today, big dog?
Broken cart track.
Let's check it out.
Nice little four-wheel drivey track. We're going.
Pretty easy one though.
Yeah, we're going to have a look. So it's a big tide up here.
You got a chuff coming out of it.
And girl, you don't like the cold and don't like being woken up when it's a bit cool. Look at her. She'll be right. She'll warm up. She loves it. Alright. It's rock and roll, D. Have a look at the mess. Look at this, see? We used to have this down pat once and now look at us go.
Here's how we pack.
Look at it.
Bliss packs like a good food company, light and easy. I pack like I'm packing for Christmas dinner.
Who do you think packed this?
You're better to be looking at it than looking for it. We both have two different mottos and sometimes it leads to trouble.
Like that.
Like that.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
We do.
Things to see. So we've made it to the junction of Long Plain Road here and the Broken Cart Fire Trail, which is here to your left. So this is the point where you probably should pull up, just lock your hubs in. It's a four-wheel drive track, There is some ups and downs. It's nothing hard, really good beginner's track, but yeah, good time to do it now. Make sure you're ready. Probably even engage 4 high to start with and see how you go. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so we've just come to the end of the Broken Car Trail and you come to this 4-way junction. We've been down this track before, down here to the left. I think it takes you back around, I can't quite remember. You can get through there, it is quite narrow in places and up and down, but you can get back around the other side, so to speak, where we're going to go right, which will take us to Brindabella Road. But it brings you back around on that, somewhere around that road where it meets the Brindabella Road down further, I think. But you'd have to do your research. So whatever I'm saying could be just made up crap. But down here you go to nowhere. As far as I know, it takes you down to swampy lands and it's very boggy and you get yourself in trouble. So we're here, that's the end of the Broken Car Trail. We'll turn right and you've got to follow the boundary road to Brindabella Road, down that way. Otherwise you'll end up somewhere else. So that's where we're heading. And I think when you get down further, there's a sharp turn to your left. So when we get down there, I'll give you a look at that too. So we'll keep trucking here.
This is why Blisso likes to drive, and a navvy is sometimes a shit job. Just gotta jog down. And by jog I mean walk briskly. He's reversing back to get me. I reckon he saw me jogging and panicked and thought I'd probably have a heart attack, so took pity on me. Reversed the big jig back to get me.
What's going on here? That was a nice little tester for her. Yeah, done it well.
Did you film that?
Yeah, I did. You stalled it. See? It's a time in the spotlight and wrecks the whole show.
I was so close to a perfect drive.
Yeah.
Damn
anyway, it's all good.
I even put the handbrake on.
Good work.
Good on me.
Alright, we shall keep going. So we've got to the end of Boundary Road, so I was saying you've got a sharp left turn which is here. And that's Barrier Road or something. There's no through road, so you don't want to go down there. So you'll come up to this sign here Bramina Road to Brindabella Road. So you want to follow that right around to the left, and that's pretty much the last track before you get to Brindabella Road. So it gets a little bit more exciting down here. I think there's a bit of a rocky section, downhill rocky section, so we'll get a little bit on that, and I'm excited. Taking a bit of a detour. We were heading towards Brindabella Road on what's it? There's Boundary Road and there was another one, I can't remember now. I'm sure I've got a picture of it, so I'll put it up here somewhere. What it's called. So we come down there, we just come down past the power lines where the rocks are on the road, and come to Barnett's Road. So we've been down here before. There's a nice little camp down here. We're going to check it out. I can't quite remember where it finishes, but I know it finishes somewhere where we should be, where we need to be going. So we've taken that detour rather than going all the way to Brindabella Road, and see if we can find this little camp. We might get there. We might make a decision whether we're going to stay or not. So anyway, so we've just done a little detour. The wife's having another crack, and she's
Muffed it.
Look at this, look at this, look at this, eh? This is why that I do most of the driving. But she's not going to learn if she doesn't have a crack. But she needs to take criticism lightly so I can teach her. Is that right there?
Criticism was a punch in the nose.
Punch right in the nose. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. So that's what it looks like. So yeah, so we just thought we'd add that. We'd end up going all the way to Brindabella. Alright, we'll keep going.
Half the reason is because our sub tank's not working and we just want to make sure we've got enough fuel. So we had to keep following the Brindabella Road all the way down. We could actually follow that all the way down to
Brindabella National Park.
Brindabella National Park, where there's Fleet Creek and McIntyre's Hut and things like that.
We were going to go there, but yeah,
without the sub tank, we're just not 100% sure we'll make it on fuel.
There's nowhere to get fuel on there, so we got just over half. But it's a fair way to go there and then come back and all the way back into Tumut with only half a tank of fuel. So we just thought we'd take this little detour and have a look at this little campsite. We may or may not stay. We'll just make a decision, won't we, dear? If we survive, that is. No, right, dear?
We'll survive.
Look at us. We're going downhill at a great rate of knots. Letting you go. Alright, we'll keep going. Off she goes. It's a nice little crossing. Good one for her to learn on. I hope she comes back because I don't really want to be walking across that. Nice little river, a little creek system running through here. Just up here, just up in here, there's that little campsite we were talking about. But we're just talking to a fella and he was saying that if we go up here, the road's been pretty bad, really bad. They had some sketchy tracks around it and there could be some closed gates, but we might go up and just see. Otherwise we may have to come back, just go back up where we were, to head back to the Brindabella Road that way. Anyway, glad we come down here. You give Vic a bit of fun mucking around in this water crossing. We'll see how she goes on the way back. Well, if I get close here, I hope she doesn't splash me. That's what I'm hoping. She was trying, I guarantee you. That was awesome. Alright, better get back in the rig. Well, actually, she might be going up to that campsite. We'll go for a little Bo Peep. Oh no, she's coming back. Good on her.
Ooh, so what's the go, Bliss?
Well, we just go down this track. It's called Boundary Road. It's a bit of a gate track. We're just going to see where we end up. We're saying we'll come down Barnett's Road, but I was thinking when I was talking about that, we're going the opposite way. But it actually comes down to the Boundary Road, where we turn right, and now we're heading sort of west, I think. Don't recall being down here before, so we're just going to go and check out and see what we find.
We're kind of heading in the right direction, aren't we?
I think so. Our VMS isn't working, so that's let us down.
So
Otherwise,
we've got no service, no VMS. Not really sure where we are, and the track is deteriorating into a goat track with trees all over it. So pretty good afternoon.
Yeah. Worst case is we just turn around.
Yeah, worst case we turn around and go back. We're just kind of keeping an eye on fuel. We don't want to go another. What are you pointing at?
There's a horse.
Oh, we've seen horse. Oh yeah.
Brumby.
Brumby's right through there.
Just in the scrubby.
Just in the scrub there, you can just see the flash of it running.
Black one.
This is called the Goober something wilderness.
I think it's Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko wilderness. There you go.
Something like that.
So yeah, this road's a lot rougher.
Yeah.
There's trees down and really rocky, and yeah, it is deteriorated. This is how you find the good spots, though, isn't it?
Yes, it's all about sometimes you just take the track to the left instead of right and see where you end up.
We'll take the road less travelled and see where we go.
Absolutely. We found something interesting here. We're gonna have a crack. How much going through?
Big dog. What's that rocket talking about? we've come to a bit of a standstill. There's a tree across the road, it's only little branches. There is a bypass track someone's made over here, but she's pretty rough. And we've got the chainsaw on the back, so Bliss is just gonna chop a few of these limbs out of the road. There's been a lot of trees on the track and someone's cleared them, so we'll just do our bit and clear this little bit here. And then we should be right to travel a bit further. There we go. That wouldn't have been a 10-minute job. And as long as there's not 70 million more up the road, just like that, we should be good. So Bliss was just saying
that in a national park you don't allowed to have chainsaws. We know that. But we always cart one with us just in case for this reason.
Yep.
Because you just don't know, like we don't use it otherwise.
Well, it's been on the back the whole weekend.
Yeah,
but
because we knew we'd know where we exactly were going, we could end up anywhere like a track like this. We'd have it there and we could clear it.
It's just a habit now of packing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the recovery kit and the winch. We very rarely use it, but it's always there.
It's standard equipment in our books.
Yep.
If you're going out doing this sort of stuff, just a habit. Otherwise, you got to drive through that mess.
Or you've got to turn around and go back.
Or turn around and go back. And that wasn't hard.
No.
You've got to be careful with the weight distribution on the branches. Now we can drive through. Anyone can drive through there now without having to go through the bush there and mess it up or get bogged or whatever.
Yeah, shouldn't really make chicken tracks if you can help it, because it just.
I understand. No one always going to carry chainsaws when you're up here, but we always seem to keep it in our kit for this reason alone.
Yep. Keep motoring, dear.
Oh, yeah.
So we're still not 100% sure where we are. Oh, shit. Just got caught on a switchback. We think we're heading down towards Gubagandra. Fingers crossed. We'll pop out somewhere. Power line tracks usually do, but not 100% sure exactly where we're going to pop out. Yeah. Another pickle. Straight ahead, you reckon? We've got mud. Somehow we got off the track.
I don't know. There's nowhere else to go. Just following this main track, otherwise you end up down there in some steep, shitty track. I have no idea where it's going. This looks more like a main track, so we'll stick with it. See what happens.
The annoying thing is we're only like 3k from the road, or from Goobagandra, we think.
Here we go.
Go in and do it.
No, crack.
Pretty river crossing. It's just steep too. Wow. Bit of a bump there, Blistos.
Toba.
Toba?
It's getting better, look at it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
No.
Well, see you, won't we? So we've come to a bit of a showstopper. I don't even know what this track is, but we've come across these two boulders. Not wide enough for the old girl to fit through there. So I just went for a walk up because I could hear water to see what was just above us. So we'll go up and we'll have a look, and we'll show you when we get there what we're up against, even if we did get through those rocks. So this is what we'd have been up against even when we got through. Like it's a straight in drop pretty much. And on the other side it's all washed out, all the big rocks and boulders. That's not for us, we're not rock climbers or bloody 37-inch tyres.
We would do this track.
We would do the track, but not that sort of crap there.
We would do this track in a sensible way if we had more time, if Josh and Dave were with us.
We had other people with us, we could move some
that
rocks.
out, we could move some rocks. But not by ourselves.
Not by ourselves. So it looks like something you see on the climbing track in Tasmania. Got water there and runs straight down the hill. Beautiful spot. But no, this is not for us by ourselves and this time of the day, so we'd have to turn around and find another way out, aren't we, dear?
We will.
This is no good.
Not
That's
today.
Just asking for trouble. First we've got to move those two boulders anyway.
Yes, have a look. Nice swimming hole. Nice swimming hole. Dave, Josh, this has got our name written all over it one day. We'll come back. So now the next debacle, we're going to turn around. Can't go any further because of those rocks where there is actually a turning circle. So Bliss is going to try a 35-point turn here and see how we go. Otherwise he's going to have to reverse down, and there's some big divots in the road that'll be hard for him to reverse down. So this is option number one. I'm supposed to be watching the tow bar. Blew up. you turn hard now, you're going to be able to reverse all the way back. Don't do it, Blistos. She's got a squeak happening. Yeah. Yeah, you can go back as far as you need now. Job done.
These are trying to reverse back to
washouts, yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Sketchy, Bliss. What was it?
Hey?
What was that? Bang. Was it?
Tow bar at the tape.
Just a tow bar hitting, so that's not too bad.
Just as it come out like that, the tow bar would have just hit those rocks.
Because it was so steep on the way up.
So steep. If it took the tow neck out, it wouldn't have been this bad. Anyway, we made it.
We did.
We're going to try and get out of here.
Exactly. Alright, so this is going to be take 2. That other truck that looked better ended up being dodgy as, plus we couldn't get through because of the rocks. So this one that goes down, Bliss had a look at it and he said, no, don't really want to do that, it looks absolutely dodge. But we're at the stage we're going with absolutely dodge. So once we started walking it, it didn't look too bad as we got down. It's just this first bit, so he's going to come down here. It's just a bit broken up and I think he should be right. Come on, big girl. Here comes old Mac. Here's the bit that he was worried about. There's a few washouts and he's going to have to pick his line pretty well to not fall in one. Oh no, he's done well. Job done, husband. Oops, he fell over. Next obstacle. Looks a bit deep right in the middle. Let's see what he does. Holy shit! Holy shit! Go, Bliss, go! Go! Turn the wheels! Turn the wheels! You going forward? Yep, yep. Oh, well done, big dog. The facials.
I hope you don't come back through that. Hey? Lordy.
Well, we're out. We did it.
We did it. That was a mission.
It was a mission.
It was a mission, but we got it. We done it. We're on Goober Road. Head back towards German now. We're probably going to end up going past Thomas Boyd Trackhead, I think. It's just up here somewhere. Anyway.
So that was a bit exciting. It's just such a fun day when you've got no
There's Thomas Boyd
deadline
there.
or anything like that. That's Thomas Boyd Trackhead there. It's got a locked gate, you have to book, and it's a bit more expensive, so we always like going to Rock Flat, but it's pretty nice in there, and they've got toilets and hot water, not showers but hot water.
Just a sink.
Yeah, big long deep sinks with hot water in them. So yeah, we did it, we're out, we're heading back towards Tumut. So I reckon that's old Mac Crew over and out.